First Bloods were also hugely important in DZ versus M80. Well, if you're Furia, you're going to be happy with that. You get not one, not two, but 3 opening kills. As you've seen 3 players get involved in the fun. Herds and JV92 will need a kill for a team ace to be had on the side of Furia. As for Dark Zero, it's all up to NJR. Herds must kill him for the team ace. JV92 now has 1. Herds dies at the hands of NJR. It almost came to pass, Jesse.
He tried. Gave it his best shot. Somehow I don't think he'll be too upset, though.
I mean, NJR is in a real rough spot at this point. He had a terrific game against M80 earlier today. Hit a long-range sight on to KZ, but it's just too much debris in the way. Furia win round number 1 here.
With the Blitz shield here, but Phillypox will be the first point of contact as Nate holds the cross. Never mind, JV's in Nate.
Nade dies, that's the shield down. Dark Zero dominating on the kill feed, but Nade not moved out of his position on Chimney. Will pay or make them pay with 2 very swift kills. Interestingly enough, we have a round where both of the recruits are playable. It's quite rare to see them both in action at the exact same time. A 2v2 now for the final 40 seconds.
Bolo jumping on in, regrabs that defuse kit. Got full top floor. Furia not looking to recontest. This tracker from NJR might be the big thing that saves them. It's going to give them great information on where Nade is at. And Herds as well, if they've got a ping on him at some point, they do not, so they will not know Herds' position. That could be a massive advantage from Furia.
Bolo holds on to that case. He's not usually the guy to walk in the objective, but somebody's got to do it given that your typical support players are down. Dark Zero now running against the clock. They'll try to flush out Herds in this position. He's not moved off of this spot. Now it's Nade being focused on Herds on the flank around. Is there something to exploit? He's looking for an opening, out-dueled by NJR. Bolo sticks the plant, but Nade is able to walk right up and get a quad kill. Not the ace, because he secured the down for a single kill before Bolo gets rid of him. First kill will go to Furia, but it won't really give them much of a lead. Hold on a moment. KZ on the double run out. Nade jumping down on NJR. Bolo is the last man standing. 55 seconds into the round, and we are just about ready to move on. I mean, depends if Bolo's able to clutch this one. He almost pulled it off on Skyscraper against M80 just 6 hours ago. He's got plenty of time. He's got the entire round to go. He doesn't have the case, but he has the ability to slingshot up the hatch. Fails to land a shot onto the head of the Frost. He was expecting the Legion to peek, but KZ will do it instead. To continue their hot play, looking at a 4-0 opportunity as Nafe does a bit of damage, but I mean, Nafe survives for the time being. KZ falls back. Now it's a follow-up from Nade. Nade and Nafe, you're gonna hear these two quite often. Bolo breathing an awful lot of gas. He's taken down as Kobe eliminates Herds. And now Kobe could have another, but he botches the shots on the JV92. Big numbers advantage for Fury as they've reduced Dark Zero to NJR. But the kills aren't what's gonna matter. The diffuser is miles away and the clock will give the round to the Brazilians. Emerged. Herds still searching for his first kill too, as he and Nafe have been held off the score sheets. Dark Zero coming to blows, and they're winning almost every single engagement. They just now need to find Phillypox, who's downstairs inside of the bomb site. Furia so far has been doing very well with the site rotation. Bolo on the follow-up on blue stairs after the Blackbeard took Phillypox's attention, and Bolo makes no mistake about, or do they opt to go elsewhere? Nitrocell goes out. Phillypox looking for one. KZ starting off well. Herds on the board last round. He'll pick up another kill here as there goes a pocket impact. The Blitz maneuvered around, pushing him down. Nafe will get on the board. KZ answers right back. And the first half goes in favor of the defending world champions by a score of 5 this second half. Down goes the Blitz, and now it's a hard lesson to learn for the Legion. Phillypox and Herds both on the board. Nade sails in, it claims Nafe. Bolo and Panbazoo last 2 alive. They'll have to retake with the diffuser down. Great shooting by Panbazoo, and he and Bolo now combined for 9 kills. Still plenty of utility, though, for Furia in this post plant. 2 adrenal surges. Lion has a scan. You've still got 2 of those quote-unquote smoke grenades from the sends of Nade. Dark Zero cannot afford to be patient here. They don't know exactly where to press from. Down goes Pambazoo. Bolo worried about what's above, worried about what's outside. He sees the drop from the Lion. Down goes JV92. And Herds will sweep back into the bomb site as we were very quickly nearing the point of no return.
Bolo's mostly just paranoid. Maybe we can see JV on the window get a pick.
Nade was inching up, looking for it. Bolo gives him the opportunity, flushed out of his position by a logic bomb. Jesse, is this curtains for Dark Zero? 2 players remain. Not a lot for them to work with.
NJR's going to retake the site, and Nafe is still holding top floor. Nafe is really being a hero in this round. He's got so much utility. He's got to make sure that he can keep this space so that he can maybe deny from up above. He's really got to trust an NJR in the site because he's going to be all alone down there.
You split your forces, but when you don't have a lot of them, well, what can be done? If NJR dies, that's a tough one, but he battles back against JV92. Falapox jumps on him. It's Nave in a 1v2. Furia looking for the knockout punch, but Nave has another idea. Rebuffing Nade. Felipox and Nave in a 1v1. Right now, it's just a war of words. Will they come to blows? Felipox at the halfway point of this diffuser. Now it's down. And Nate will use the kill holes from above, but he's under watch of those drones. He drops as Felipox is far enough away. ACOG in hand, and Felipox takes what remains of Nate and throws it in the bin. Boy, oh boy, tries to run away. Felipox mag dumping, but guess what? He kills Nate all the same, so blood for the blood god, I suppose. A sacrifice for Furia to keep their advantage. That is, unfortunately, an error for Furia that will haunt them. Pambazoo is watching over top of this Maestro. They will drone him out in just a second, and oh boy. Do not really know how he gets out of this situation. KZ dies. Felipox on borrowed time. That just leaves 2 players from Furia to contend with Dark Zero. I love the way DZ have repositioned themselves, Jesse.
Indeed, Kobe now knows there's one inside of office, but unfortunately it's Nade holding a shotgun on a close angle. That's not going to be a fun gunfight to take. He's got to do it, though, with his teammate Pamba falling now on the other side of the map.
Dark Zero seemingly getting themselves out of the position that they were in. Wow. But JV92 and Nade combined for the final set of kills, and Fury don't have the same level of experience that you and I do watching it or players do playing it. It's nice to just kind of give some knowledge and impart some wisdom on the viewers that a clutch drone just needs to be in the vicinity. Bolo catches 2 players, seemingly Blair Witched in the corners of their rooms. Both of them with their backs turned, and what an opening gambit it is for Dark Zero. Good capitalization off of the Lion EE1D, and an excellent entry by Bolo.
I gotta say, it might have been a few events, but we're watching Prime Bolo here in Boston. Nice little 2K entry, sets Dark Zero up beautifully to take the rest of this round.
It's like watching Prime Mahomes.
Yeah, you can say that. Is he playing tonight?
Are you serious? Felipox and Herds with 2 kills. It's all up to Felipox now, the team captain, as NJR slayed 2 of the Brazilian teammates. Possible opening over to the plant spot for Nafe. Felipox catches 1 on the window. Down goes NJR. Bolo and Nafe now inside the site, being spam pinged away. Earlier on, Nafe set the scene by hacking most of the gadgetry, taking it out of the hands of Furia. Grenade goes in. Felipox looked like he might be able to get out, but he just seemingly he embraced it.
So when it's red, that actually means it's gonna kill you.
Red is... That's top east. Felipox will drop down those stairs. Good coverage. Grabs the Deimos of Kobe as he falls. It's all up to Bolo as Kobe's bleeding out. Bolo's up top right now. It's on mezzanine, overlooking lobby. Felipox and KZ get the final 2 kills, and they will... It's not the end of the world if Nafe doesn't get kills. That's just the way he does things. Felipox waited out Bolo. His patience is rewarded inside a break room, and the dynamic duo of NJR and Pambazoo is all that stands between Furia winning yet another round. Ready utility on both sides of the coin, but Nade takes perfect opportunity with the EE1D going, and JV92 is there for cleanup inside a small office. Another turn.
He's repositioned a little bit, Parker. This might not be expected.
Now, Bola will go for a pretty standard plan. So he's going to go through the lobby. JV92's position known. He'll be harassed by the death mark, but he'll have to wait it out at this point. Bolo getting away to safety while Kobe acts as the distraction. And Bolo fully trusts in Kobe. Economy, Jesse. There are 2 drones left on side of Dark Zero, and there's 2 minutes to go. 2 drones! I don't know exactly what Herds was thinking there. Maybe it was a distraction for Philippox, who also misses out on an opportunity to take down Bolo. But Dark Zero are inexplicably hitting their shots. They have no business being this competitive. They have limited to no information whatsoever. They'll use a death mark to track down Nade, who's playing by that 90 mirror window. They know exactly where he is. Death mark is about to wear off, and there goes the Nitro Cell. Kobe doubting it, and Nade turns around to do double duty. An advantage for Dark Zero now squandered, as this has been the most unpredictable round so far through this contest. Man of the hour finds himself in yet another 1vx situation. Unfortunately for Bolo, when he's involved in the 1vx, he has not exactly had a ton of success, but I mean, that's the way 1vxs go. You're often losing them.
I think he thinks Nade rotated back to the site. He's going to walk right to a pinch.
Nade is not, by the way. Nade is still sitting over by break room and has not moved a muscle. I don't know from his perspective if he's got a read on top metal or not. KZ swings for information, and now all of a sudden, it's Nade as the last man standing. When you go for a clutch, you are often at the mercy of your opponents making a mistake. Furia are a team that so seldom make mistakes. Bolo's walk now into vents has been given away by a bulletproof camera. So what exactly does Nade do? Well, he patrols above, looks for the play, and waits for Bolo to peek. And the smile that spreads across his face tells you they pick the map, they presumably start on the bad side. Well, now you've got to pick up the pieces. Bolo dies, NJR falls soon after. Nate breaks his goose egg to get his first kill. Now it's all up to him. He's got 1, how about a second? Could an ace be on the cards? Nate for round finds JV92, it's definitely possible. Nade with defuse kit. KZ will watch over top. Nafe giving his position away as he now crosses through metal, shrugging off a bit of damage from KZ. He softens up Nade, he gets the down. Nafe, the leader on this team, he had 0 kills prior to this moment. Not only for him, but for his entire team. An ace clutch, it's doable. Doable does not mean it will be done. KZ has been so spectacular, he'll have to shut down the hot Brit, and he'll do just that. Nafe getting so tantalizingly close, but he'll have to settle for 4, as the 5th was just a bit too much. Not an SI Grand Final, Jesse, but
Still SI playoffs.
I think my point still stands. And you know, Furia are often the team that is not being cheered. If they go to main stage in Boston, will they be the villains again? Depends on ultimately who they play against. Philippox kills Panbazoo. He was the only person on the board this round for DZ. And with 30 seconds left, Furia have a pretty nice nest egg.
Yeah, Dark Zero, they've got no more Nitro Cells. They've all been used. NJR is here with the Toxic Babes. He's in a strong position, but Plants is going down, and he seems to have no idea.
He might have an idea now as a bullet whizzes over the head of Nade. He takes a lot of damage, and he gets down through the window, but is still retrievable. At worst, it's a 3v3. Down goes Kobe. Upstairs control, mighty strong at the moment for Furia. That does not bode well for Dark Zero. Nafe will not have another moment to be a hero. It's all up to NJR this time. 2 kills to his name, and Herds has a sensational round. Furia moved to series point.
Just perfect.
On the Capital, now in the ground, and it's top east of JV92, baited in. Panbazoo good enough with 1. What did I say? It's an instant down. Not when you're hitting ahead, though. That's a kill. Philippox was lined up 2. The Kali of KZ in the dirt. NJR with yet another kill. Only 2 remain for Furia as Dark Zero are marching their way on to a flawless round. It's all up to Herds, the hero of last round. How many does he get? If any at all. Some damage has been done to Dark Zero, but all of this action has stopped here at Top East. He's got a default cam up, he's got a Black Mirror, and NJR gets 3 kills! Pambazu with 2, and it's a flawless win for DZ. They're still in this. Around the map in a way where you are not playing for trades. The problem becomes if somebody botches it, there's nobody there to help. JV92 eliminating NJR. This is bad news bears for DZ. Nape with 1 immediately traded out, and Kobe will need to shoot better than he ever has in his life. Does he dare drop to go get Nafe? He's worried about what's at the door. Nafe might be playing as a drone to try to give information to Kobe. Oh boy, has this Furia team made some significant strides. They're gonna feel pretty confident. Kobe looks for the drop, he gets punished for it. It's so routine for Furia. KZ with the final 2 kills. He set his team up beautifully. And Furia are guaranteed main stage here in Boston. They are